Crustal deformation and mountain building. Crustal deformation refers to the changing of the Earth's surface caused by tectonic forces that are accumulated in the crust and then cause earthquakes. There are different types of deformation: the elastic, brittle, and ductile deformation. Elastic deformation: the rock returns to its original shape when the stress is removed. Brittle deformation: the rock behaves in its familiar brittle fashion. If a differential stress is applied that is greater than the rock's yield strength, the rock fractures. Ductile deformation: when rocks deform in a ductile manner, they bend or fold. Factors that affect rock strength. Temperature: rocks near the surface where temperature is low behave like brittle solids and fracture once the strength exceeds. When the temperature is high, rocks show ductile behavior. Confining pressure: when confining pressure is low, the rocks may show brittle behavior. When confining pressure is high, rocks show ductile behavior. Rock type: the mineral composition and texture of a rock greatly affect how it will deform. Some rocks are weak cement and some are strong. Time spans play an important role in the deformation of rock. Forces that are unable to deform rock over a long period of time may cause rock to flow. Structures formed by ductile deformation. Faults: the flat-lying sedimentary and volcanic rocks that often beat into a series of wave-like ripples. Three types of faults: anticlines, synclines, monoclines. Faults occurs when the hanging wall block moves down relative to the footwall block. Deep slip faults: fractures when blocks have mostly shift vertically. Strike slip faults: faults in which movement is horizontal and parallel to the trend or strike of a fault surface. Joints: fractures along which no appreciable movement has occurred.
Mountain building. Mountain formation refers to the geological processes that are associated with large-scale movements of the Earth's crust. Mountains are built when rocks are pushed upwards by the movement of the giant rocky plates that make up the Earth's crust. Most mountains and mountain ranges are parts of mountain belts. Mountain belts are generated when one or more buoyant crustal fragments collide with a continental margin as a result of subduction. There are two examples of collision mountains: the Himalayas and the Appalachians. The Himalayas are the youngest collision mountain on Earth and are still rising. The Appalachians are the older mountain belt in which active mountain building ceased about 250 million years ago. The principle of isostasy. Isostasy is the concept of a floating crust in gravitational balance. As erosion lowers the peaks, isostatic adjustment gradually raises the mountains in response.